each year we introduce new things to try and keep it fresh and exciting, and obviously one of those very early on was the Cartier Style Luxe. So it's really focused on design, and our judges are not really necessarily car experts. They're people, great architects, filmmakers, designers, who are interested in cars and interested in design.
Situated on the elegant Richmond lawns next to the house, the Cartier Style Luxe first appeared at Goodwood 19 years ago. It's now become a very special part of the festival with its own unique character.
I'd never been to anything like it before, so when I got there I had no kind of preconceived idea of it. I was just completely blown away. To be that close to all those cars, you know, the cars that you kind of dream of or you just stare at in magazines, and you have done your whole life, and suddenly you're standing right next to them.
The thing about the Style Luxe I really like is that, unlike most concours exhibitions, you know, which are all about how detailed is the exhaust pipe and is that left door handle 15 millimeters off, you know, who gives a monkeys? The Style Luxe is actually about people coming together with very little automotive experience often, and coming together and judging groups of cars which are put together in quite arbitrary ways. For Style Luxe, you get things like passion wagons of the late 1960s, or my favourite, which is beach vehicles of all time.
What do you look for when you're judging classic cars? Well, enduring qualities of design, and in a way, timeless design. So when you're seeing cars from so many different periods, the way in which they have sustained themselves, the way in which, as designs, they have endured and, in a way, enhanced.
I think design is really the same the world over, so whether you would be designing or appreciating a beautiful car, or whether in fact you're designing a lovely handbag, I mean, you're looking at all the hardware, the engineering, it's about the shape and the form and the balance, and it mustn't be too perfect. Sometimes you just got to kind of find that quirky way. And
it's glamorous, it's exotic, it's wonderful, you know. It's fun, and everybody has their own sort of, you know, point of view about it, and it sort of brings interesting people together. Interestingly, I've met probably more stimulating, interesting people in design in the tent judging that than I have in any other place.
You know, we really judge them purely on aesthetics. It's purely on really what we think is the most beautiful and desirable car there.
What is interesting is that a group of people from completely different backgrounds can find consensus. That's truly remarkable.